I believe we're live, so hopefully the audio is coming through from the microphone here, if I've done it correctly. We're going live from the mobile, on the mobile channel. Yes, we are. Um, Getting a lot of things to press. Um, it's just going to depend if we have any people come in. Unannounced stream. Here we go. Everything's good there. All right. Now live on your channel. Okay, YouTube says we're live in an email. What I need to do is possibly pop something open here. Where I can jump on in. Got the big goose eggs on there, so nobody's coming in at the moment, but we'll see what happens. Need to jump down to the channel that I'm going live on. It's the first time I've gone live on this channel because I was below 50 subscribers, so I couldn't do any sort of mobile streams before. Well, somebody's watching. Hello to the somebody who's watching. Actually, it can't be me because I haven't opened it up yet. Hi, hello, welcome to the mobile stream. I don't normally stream from a mobile. I usually stream on my main channel with all the whiz-bang things. Just going into my back end. There we are. Impromptu Go Live Together. I'm going to go in here just so I can monitor. It's Michael Zahoski's in the house. Okay. This is impromptu and a bit of a test as well because I'm going live from my mobile. Moderation activity. This includes messages that are held for review. Okay. Gotcha. Got a live chat here. Okay, this is on the mobile channel. What can I do here? Live on YouTube and X. My Twitter app still says Twitter. I haven't got any X's, so I thought I'd mention that. Okay, so I can see. Now, how do I get a chat to come up on the screen here? Live chat. Oh, there we go. It's down the bottom. Now I can see it. All right, thank you. So this is on the mobile channel, so I think it's only appropriate when on the mobile channel. My laptop says X. Yeah, it was fair enough. It's all going to get rebranded, isn't it? Okay, so we can see now. I guess from where you guys are, okay, I can see the feed that YouTube's getting up here on my computer. So I can see at the moment you're getting like a squarish portrait / squarish sort of picture. Now I've got audio going through my Rodecaster Pro just because I knew that if I need audio coming back to me, I wouldn't be able to hear it if I have like a regular microphone plugged into my phone because it would just take all the content. So I had, the regular microphone with a lightning cable, and I'm like, hang on, if this is plugged in, if there's any audio coming back to me, I won't be able to hear it. So I need something that's two-way. So I quickly grabbed the cable and plugged it into my Rodecaster. And so now I'm using my streaming mic. So that was a last minute change. Just wanted to test this out because I know I've done a tutorial on this channel before. The hearts are in the way. You know what? Because I didn't go in here. I can actually turn that off, and I should. And it's not a problem to turn that off at all. Look at that. There we go. The heart should disappear. The heart should disappear. Good heads up, by the way. Good heads up. Okay, I can see Michael and off on YouTube and X marks the spot. There we go. Yeah, because I went straight live from the phone. I didn't go and pre-check any settings on the desktop side. In fact, as I went live, I jumped over and went over to the other channel and opened up the live stream dashboard just to get it happening. So good to see you guys. Good to see you guys. Been a few days since Saturday. I thought it'd be impromptu. I'm sitting here in my studio just trying to work out an edit on my on a video that I just recorded last night before I sent my other video live on my main channel, and I just realized that I recorded for so long that my camera has a limit of 30 minutes and it stopped recording because I can see my camera clip is shorter by about 5 or 6 minutes to the rest of my screen share that I was recording. So I'm like, okay, I don't have the whole record. So now I have to decide if I'm going to record the whole thing again, which I might do because I need to make it more succinct anyway. Because imagine having 30 minutes of footage and you have to cut it down. Well, it was 35, 36 minutes of footage. I'll have to cut it down to something more reasonable and digestible. So I think I'm going to record it again, but not now. Not now because we're doing this. All right. So if anybody has any questions about mobile creating or any other questions generally, I was going to call it an AMA, but I wasn't going to go that far. But if you've got questions, let's pop them in. Let's see. Let's see what I've got here. I can't highlight any chats on screen, so I'm just going to read them. Do I set A or leave the and? Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Live on YouTube. Uh, I reckon leave the and. The magic, Michael says the magic of editing. Yeah, yeah. It's like I recorded it 24 hours ago, and now I'm coming back to start the edit, and I'm like, I don't have all the footage. What do you do when you don't have all the footage? You got to record it again. So that's okay. I think I can be. I like to if something happens like that. It's like there's a couple of videos that I've done in the past where I've literally recorded it at least 3 times or more, and so then I see that those first couple of times as practice. That's practice to get a better result at the end. And like I can find that I know the material better. It's more succinct. I'm not repeating myself as much, hopefully. So, all right. So I didn't come in here prepared for anything. It was more of a, hey, I want to test this mobile live streaming thing, and let's do it on the mobile channel because if I ever do a live on the mobile channel, it has to be a mobile live stream. And so, apart from hooking up my microphone in a very complex manner, it is a mobile live stream. The Twitter app on mobile not changed. Yeah. Well, yeah. When I looked at my phone, like I keep checking for updates and stuff, and I can imagine, yeah, the website. I haven't been to the website since Saturday because I pretty much only trying to open my other phone here. I don't know if any of my apps are up to date on here. Let's check that out. Make sure there's any updates. First of all, on my Android. Let's have a look. 11 updates pending. See details. Are any of them Twitter? No. None of them are Twitter. Actually, am I even logged into Twitter on this thing? Let's have a look. It's all about the Twitters or the X's. All right, where are we? Twitter. Am I logged in? I'm not even logged in. I'm not even logged in. Okay, that's fine. Oh, is the Samsung Galaxy Unpacked live stream now? Because I know it's coming from like somewhere in Asia. I think maybe Korea, Seoul, maybe somewhere over this part of the world. Anyway, I don't know. Okay, let's back to the chat so I can see what happens. Are YouTube mobile and the main YouTube compatible? Yeah, in the most part, they should be. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. So even though I'm live streaming from a mobile, obviously I can watch it on any device. Same like if I'm streaming from uh, a webcam or through some sort of third-party software, everything's going to go through YouTube, and then everybody can access it however they prefer to access it, whether it's on a big TV, like a big TV, or a mobile device, or their computer, or their tablet, um, wherever I guess you watch uh, live streams and other video content. I'm just seeing if I can watch it on my watch. Now, all I have is the controls because it's YouTube. I can actually control something? No, that's not right. Okay. I was going live, then seeing you going live. Oh, no, I better let you go live. I can't let you not go live. I don't want to be a distraction to you going live. It's good to see both of you in the chat. I think, yeah, it's just the two. I'm just looking at the numbers in case somebody else is lurking, because if there's more lurkers, then it comes up on the thing. Now, the trick is merge the two when you stream Creative Breakfast. I can, yeah, we can do tricky things like that. There's probably a couple of different ways of doing things like that. Bringing in things from mobile devices and all that. Now, the problem is because I'm hooked up to my Rodecaster, these headphones, I actually don't need these on. I don't need these on. They're starting to hurt my head because I don't need to listen back to anything. There's nothing I need to hear. So, Luigi's here. Yes, I want to go live with you. Oh, interesting. Has anybody ever seen the go live in feature working? Has anybody seen that? Anybody seen anybody go live together, like do the co-stream? So what will happen is if I send an invite link out and somebody comes in, I'd be on the top part of the stream and somebody else would be on the bottom part of the stream. So it'd be like a one-on-one. So, there's that sort of thing. So that's the feature I'm actually using, but I'm at the moment it's just me by myself. That's why it's more of a square portrait. So, but what can happen is if I had the link handy, I could share that out and people could basically just on their phone, they just pick up their phone and click the link, and then I can bring anybody in who has clicked the link. But obviously, it'd be one at a time. It wouldn't be like a group chat. It would just be like a one-on-one chat. So there's yeah. So basically, well, if you were interviewing yourself, you would need two phones. Like you, the streamer, has one phone, and then the person who you invite in has their phone, and they could be coming in from anywhere in the world, and it merges them together. So, and I'm getting YouTube pop-ups and notifications on my screen while I'm live streaming. So let me fix that for a second. Don't usually have that problem when I'm streaming regularly from a computer because it's all done on Ecamm or StreamYard or something like that. So I'd like to see live together from I don't think they've done that functionality. Let me I don't think that functionality is possible, but I can actually test that. There's a way of testing that, I think. So it'll probably pop up, say, Go Live Together is currently only available on mobile devices. To accept an invite to join a Go Live Together stream, open your YouTube app on your phone or tablet. So yeah, currently it's phone only for both the streamer and any guests that come in. So it's basically streaming mobile only. So, and yeah, well, this is the same haircut. Obviously, I had the same haircut on Saturday because I think I trimmed it like a week or so ago, or maybe a little over a week and a half, 2 weeks, something like that. But obviously, when I'm streaming normally, nearly always have my headphones on. What's new is the glasses, of course. So as soon as I take them off, because I've been wearing them, the screen is fuzzy. My computer's not too bad. My computer's a little bit fuzzy. What I found since I've had my glasses is when I take them off, my eyes are worse than they were before because I guess my glasses are compensating. My long distance is fine. Like as soon as I look more than a meter and a half away, everything's in focus. So it's just my just my close-up stuff for reading. So that's why I wear them. Okay, well, let's have a look. More stuff coming in. Prism Live for Mac coming soon. Icon on the webpage. Yeah, Prism Live's interesting. There should be some interesting features because, and I'm hoping that some, apps like Prism Live, with the iOS 17 for iPad in particular. So I've got like an iPad over here. They're introducing a extra support for what's called, I think it's called UVC, Universal Video Compatibility. So basically, you'd be able to get a webcam or something like like the Cam Link. So like a DSLR or a mirrorless camera, and you'd be able to plug that into an iPad and get like full camera support, which currently it doesn't. You can do it with, it has audio support, but doesn't have video support. So that is something that's coming with iOS 17 when that releases, probably September, October this year, whenever they finally release it. So if you have like a capture device for gaming or a Cam Link or something like that, obviously you will need an adapter because most of these things have USB 3. So that's something that's coming. And that's gonna be huge for content creation and for live streaming from like a tablet, from like iPads in particular, of course. So that's something to look forward to. I was watching a video on it today. So I think something like and then apps like Prism would be able to include that and support when they update their app for iOS 17. So then they can use external cameras as well as a camera on the iPad. Or unfortunately, I don't think they're bringing the same support to iPhone, but they might surprise us. I'm not sure. See what Apple does. Hope they're from Zenny. Yeah, we don't have Zenny in Australia yet, so no. Well, the best I can do. Well, no, I can't say no. That's incorrect. I can't say the best I can do is Specsavers. Now they're from Specsavers, but obviously we have other brands, other choices. Some more expensive, um, but yeah. Like if we had Zenny, I'd probably check it out because uh, I know of Zenny. But from what I can tell, they're only in the US and Canada. Just from my quick peruse, I had a look, I think, a couple of days ago. Um, what have I missed? Looking at the chat here. Hey, Prism for Mac works on my old Mac. Yeah, hopefully. I have no idea what they're doing in regards to Prism for Mac. So it should be interesting. I downloaded Prism for Windows at church, but it was in Chinese. Yeah, because it comes out of somewhere up that way, maybe Shanghai or somewhere. I'm not sure. I know. Um, I know D Niman has sort of talked to them directly, like in the past, because he's been doing mobile and because it was primarily a mobile app, and so I've been I had dabbled with Prism on iPhone and even Android on and off for a little bit. So let's have a look. Nothing fresh. Oh, there's Luigi's dropping some emojis there. Is this channel going to be exclusive to Patreons and members? Now, this channel is actually to focus on mobile creation content. So basically, if I do tutorials and stuff for mobile apps, it'll be on this channel rather than on the main channel. Whether it's and I've done some YouTube content, like using the YouTube app, using a Studio app, but I think most of it's been using the YouTube app, doing various things in the YouTube app, including going live. A couple of going live. I did one for Go Live Together when it was first came out, and then I released one, I think, the last month or so, which is just a basic walkthrough for going live on the YouTube app if you want to go live from your mobile. So basically, yeah. So that sort of thing. We'll look at other apps as well, like editing apps and live streaming apps in particular. I'm not sure what else I'm going to do there. I've been meaning to do something around editing and music. And I have tried to put that content together in the past, but it's not always come out at the other end ready to go. Let's see. So when it comes to memberships and stuff, that all happens on the main channel. This channel doesn't have the subscribers and the qualifications to get all the monetization stuff like memberships. But I'll just use this as a channel I'll slowly build up, because I'll mainly focus on content on the main channel. This is like for the supplementary stuff all around the mobile content creation. But I do occasional things over there, like if it's to do with shorts and things like that, because a lot of that stuff happens in the app. I tend to do that more over on the other channel. So there are exceptions to the rule. Yeah, I saw D Niman post like live stream like 3 platforms. Yeah, D on Saturdays is co-streaming with Nick, so they stream to both their channels. YouTube has said that's okay for them to do, so they're doing that. They've been doing that for the last month or 2, or maybe even 3 months. So it's 2 to 3 months now. They've been doing that on the Saturdays where they're both streaming at the same time in the Niman Live studio instead of in Nick's home studio. So for D, that's about the only content that's going up on his channel. Maybe an occasional short as well, but mainly that one live stream. And D is working on some other projects. I think he has other channels that he's working on, and plus he does a lot of work on Creator Mix, the music service. He does the legwork on that more so than probably Nick. So. Works on mobile, Prism, no problem in English. Yeah, I've never had any issues with language on the mobile, so that's interesting that that is something that's going on with desktop only. And I don't have a Windows computer at home to check Prism out. I remember. I'm just going to check something here. Well, because we are talking about Prism, I thought I had a version of Prism on Mac, but I could be mistaken. I might be. Yeah, I do have a version of Prism Live Studio for Mac, so that I installed a long time ago. So I'm assuming that it's probably going to have updates. And I just clicked on it. Oops. I'll just have a look, see what happens. Prism Live Studio. Oh, it wants me to put in my password. See what happens. Which screens are going to pop up on? Okay, okay, I don't have anything set up on it at the moment. Probably it's been so long, or maybe even since I got this computer, I haven't used it. I would have came across from my old computer. I can see, I got to log in with like some sort of service like Google or Twitter or Twitch, Facebook. So, but yeah, it is. I do have a Mac version installed. I don't know if that's something that they've probably updated since. Actually, is there a check for? They don't even have a check for updates. That's interesting. Yeah, they're probably doing an updated version for Mac, probably to bring it in line with like Apple Silicon, because most Apple Macs people are like, a couple of generations in on their Apple Silicon Macs, M1, M2s. I think Doug likes to go live 7:45. Yeah, it's a little earlier than my normal by a little bit. Like on Saturdays, I'm probably starting to go live around now. But this was just an impromptu. I've missed some things. I'm just looking back up the top. Hey, look, Chantel's here. It's just an impromptu stream. Just testing Go Live Together, sort of mobile streaming on the mobile channel, because I'm thinking if I'm going to stream on the mobile channel, I want to use mobile. How about I create a breakfast bloopers post? Well, that would involve me having in some bloopers. I'm sure there's a few. So and finding said bloopers from the live streams. Gee, that reminds me, I still got to go back to Nick and D stream. I think about an hour in, people were dropping video title suggestions for my next video, and I need to start collecting those. That's something else I need to do. What's happening here? Um, come join us Saturday morning. Yes. Hello, hello. Chantel's in the house. Oh, hello, hello. Raw files, absolutely. There's wavings, waving emojis. Yeah, just being random on my sub channel that, I was surprised that anybody would turn up at all because I think we're only like just shy of 60 subscribers on this channel. So I have enough to go live from mobile, and that's about it. Because you got to have at least 50 subscribers to go live from your mobile using the YouTube app. I could probably bypass that if I was using like Stream Labs or StreamYard or Prism. So one thing need to do next weekend is, in addition to my regular stream on Saturday, is figure out when I'm going to do my member stream, because it's getting towards the end of July and I haven't done a member stream yet. What's the date today? It's the 26th. So yes, I will be doing 2 streams this weekend. One will be regular stream, create a breakfast / wake up show, whatever I'm testing, and my member stream, which is for members. So look out for that. I'm thinking that the same time slot. So I know that because most of the people who join as members join in my live streams are people who can make it at that time slot of the day. So I'm thinking, this weekend I'll do a Saturday live stream, then I'll do same time as Sunday live stream, which is something I can do. I think I do, unless something comes up, I'm able to do that this week. All about, you could license Reeling in the Ears by Steely Dan. There you go. All about the Twitter bird stream. I've got to figure out this whole how that all works. Can you still live stream to Twitter? And you could when they were like doing the whole Periscope thing. I think you can. I've probably got it hooked up in my stream yard already, so I could probably check that out. But that's interesting. Virtual hunt, cool. Any questions for me? Let me know. Because this is impromptu. I had some stuff running in the background in Final Cut, but yeah, I'm gonna have to redo. I'm gonna have to redo my whole video that I recorded last night. It's. I think Chantel might know which one I'm talking about, what topic it is. It follows on from the one I released yesterday. It's a continuation. It's the part 2 of the series. And I'm just trying to nut out some additional information that I might have, and the fact that I recorded more than 30 minutes, so my camera stopped recording and I didn't know it. I didn't pay attention, and I think now that I recall my little window where I control the recording on my desktop, it might have been flashing at me to tell me that, hey, you need to restart recording or something. When I run into a file size limit on my Panasonic, which is over behind me here, it just rolls over to the next file and keeps recording for some reason. And I always have my mind that that's okay because it's just going to make another file and then I can just put them together. And there's like on the Panasonic, there's no gap. It just, you don't even notice there's a gap. It just continues perfectly. On my Canon M50 Mark II, and it would be assumed would be on my Canon M50 as well because I got both models. Once it hits the 30-minute limit, it just cuts out. It just stops recording. And I'm like, oh. And I forget because I very rarely do anything longer than 30 minutes in one sitting. Like I might start and stop and then that's a new file. So then, I'm resetting the clock, so to speak. So yeah. Looking to see if Restream updates Twitter. Yes, interesting. I haven't. I'm going to open it up in a tab because I haven't. So I'll just get a Twitter. And yeah, it says X. I don't know. I don't know about you, but this whole X thing is really weird. I think it's strange. So when it comes to Twitter and X, um, I think Elon's making an error. It's like people know Twitter is a brand, and if you're going to forego the entire brand, um, obviously it's just like a placeholder at the moment because it still says still a big tweet button at the bottom. It says tweet there, tweet there. It's a little bit odd, but on the app, it's still everything looks Twittery. R.I.P. Twitter. Oh, I don't have. I don't have any. Oh, hope I. Okay. Yeah, I don't realize. I've never when you've never live streamed on a channel before, then you tend not to have any moderators organised. So, boom, managing moderator in the house. All right. Any final questions? I think I'm ready to go and have a hot drink. It's the current time here is 9:47 p.m. Um, oh, look at all the wrenches! Look at them all! Look at all the wrenches! The one thing about streaming directly from the YouTube app is you can only do YouTubey things, which isn't a bad thing. But it's like, well, if you wanted to co-stream, like go to Twitter or Twitch or Facebook, then instantly you're going to have to go look for another app that can do multi streams like StreamYard which would be in a browser on mobile, or possibly Prism. I don't know if Prism co-streams, multi-streams to multiple platforms. I think they might have that capability. But yeah, that's going to probably tax your bandwidth coming from your phone because your phone's got to A, do the encoding, and B, send it out to all the places. So it's probably better to let StreamYard handle that. So yeah, all the live stream things. Oh, what happened then? I think that was all in my head. That was really weird. Oh, oh yeah, that's a point. Um, we can do a quick test because that's. Let me see what I can do here. I will need headphones on for this one. Uh, where are we? Love tests. Yeah, the tests all the way. All right, I'm going to do it this way just to make sure, just in case I got to hear some voices in my head. All right, and this will give us an idea of what it looks like when you've got two people. And then, I could go, oh, this could be a problem with headphones. No, I can't put my hood. Can't get my hoodie over my headphones. I was gonna do the hacker look. Hacker look. Okay. Da-da-ba-ba-ba. Again, error on OBS, failed to authenticate with Restream, failed to get token from remote. The requested URL returned error 400. Error 400. Do I know what error 400 is? It rings a bell to me. I'm not sure. I haven't used Restream, so I'm not sure how that works in regards to connecting with OBS. You'd think it'd be pretty straightforward. I would imagine that Restream uses some sort of stream key or API login with your account sort of mojo, but I'm not sure because I've never used Restream. So one thing I have noticed though is when I have my live stream dashboard up on my computer, after a while, like we're 36 minutes in, after a while, it's considerably delayed in my little monitor there. Like I'm looking at me now, and I'm only just putting on my headset from when I put it on a couple of minutes ago. So that's interesting. Luigi says Justin Brown has a video on OBS. Yeah, Justin Brown's got a video on all sorts of things. Just if you're looking for something to do with any type of sort of YouTubing and sort of live streaming, editing, that sort of thing, chances are that Justin Brown probably has a tutorial for it. OBS sends the error out every time. That is bizarre. The requested URL returns an error 400. So that's an error coming back from Restream. So it's like it's not authenticating the connection somehow. Yeah. That might be a Restream specific error number 400. It probably sounds familiar because it's sort of like a 404 error, which is one that's very common. When 404, this page no longer exists. 404 error. Boom. So yeah, I haven't heard of that particular one. Yeah, I'd be checking the settings to make sure that it's the current URL for the connection for Restream and the correct. Log out, log in again if it's a login, or if it's just a stream key. Just maybe just grab a fresh stream key and do a new stream key. Make sure it's the current URL for the stream. Because I'm not sure a stream. I don't even know if Restream uses that. All right, let's see. Let's see what it looks like. Here we go. I'm tapping add. Bring on a guest. Let's bring on a guest. I think it's loading up. Testing 1. Hello.
How are you?
Good. What have I done?
It could be something I've done.
Oh, you know what? The audio is coming straight from the phone, even though I've got a lightning cable plugged in. That's why.
Ah.
So I didn't need to hook up my Rodecaster. I could have just used my external microphone.
I'm going with the old Samsung earbuds. I was like, what can I grab that plugs into my phone? And then I realized, I've got no idea where the dongle is, but I'd made a spot to hang the dongle, and it was right there.
There it is, ready to go.
Yep.
Just Jojo is joined the stream. Welcome to the stream. Hi, can you see my name? Yes, I can see your name.
Yes, we can.
And I can't, because it's a mobile stream, I can't bring up any comments. I am getting them popping up.
The comments come over our faces, and I can't see you until the next comment comes up.
You can. I think you can go into the settings, tap on the chat, and you can actually just make them disappear if you wanted to. You can go to the none option, and then they disappear. Then you don't have to look at them.
None
I've
settings.
got them up on the screen. I pulled them up on a separate screen.
Yeah, I've got my computer open, so because I was setting up for the Fiverific live stream, and I'm like, wait, Doug's going live?
Yeah, I was just impromptu. Random.
Yeah.
I'm like, I should test the mobile live stream on my mobile channel.
Gosh. Have we both got our StreamYard mugs out, have we? Life on YouTube and X says I can see the stream, because mine's right there.
Well, I'm wearing my StreamYard jumper. Mine's not in
I got my
shot.
mug. I've got my VidCon jumper on.
I have my mug handy though.
I made a coaster for my mug, so standard size coaster,
There you go.
StreamYard coaster.
That's fair. I was going to say, does it fit on that thing?
No,
But
it does not fit a standard coaster. I had to make it a custom size coaster. It's like 5 inches.
That's cool.
So
yours is in shot. Well, the only thing in my shot is you can just sort of see the Pac-Man ghost. That's normally lit.
See, I was
normally
just trying
lit
very hard to keep the mystery of my YouTube set, because if I made my shot too wide, you can see that my wall is just taped up.
You mean it's not a real painted wall?
It's not brick. It's not painted. It's just a boring, hideous, light bluey grey wall. Oh, the mystery is gone now. The mystery is gone.
There it is. And Michael's wishes granted. We're co-streaming at the moment.
That's right. It's like he's been asking for us to stream together for ages, and here we are. I actually think our glasses match.
Impromptu. There you go.
I've just realised they're the same shape.
Yeah. Because these are the ones I use in front of a computer, because they sort of got the anti-glare thing on them.
Yeah,
I got my other pair. They're a little bit thinner, and they would be reflecting all the lights into my eyes.
I get all my glasses coated. I don't mess around. I'm like, whatever, because these are my other ones and they're coated, and I've got other ones for like if I want to read something that's 80 centimeters away, so at the back of my desk. So I've got they're called extended readers, so they're my little old lady glasses.
Well, that's good. I now know that next time, get all my glasses coated with the stuff.
Yeah, it does make a difference. It really does. And I haven't noticed any negative, like why would you sort of do it kind of thing. I haven't seen like, oh, well, this is annoying because of. So yeah.
Excellent.
Oh, we need Nick and Dee in the chat now. Can we only have 2? I think we can only have 2, right?
Yeah. Like if I sent like a link out to everybody, then people could queue up, and then I have to swap you out along the way. So you could do like a roulette. What's it called? Call roulette, whatever it is. When they used to do on the radio shows, they'd bring people sort of in one at a time, and then go to the next one, and go to the next one.
I don't know if it's roulette. I can't think of the word. Anyway, but I know what you mean. Like
you rotate them through, so
you have to rotate everyone through.
Yeah.
Whereas if you do it on StreamYard, we could have all 4 of us on screen at the same time.
Well, that's it.
That would be an interesting stream.
The interesting thing I'm just noticing now on our phones, we're like, on top, split across horizontally. I'm looking at the YouTube feed, and it's side by side.
Oh, it's side by side. It is too.
Style. Yeah. Which is interesting. That's actually smart. So I guess, but what I think, and what I should check, actually, look, let me check. Oh, I reckon on mobile, it's probably still going to be what we're seeing.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to check it now.
Would it change if people turn their phones sideways? Now I'm I want to push out because I don't like it when we don't match.
Oh, hang on. No. It's the same as desktop. It's put us side by side.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So we only get this view if you're like on the call.
Oh.
Like the top and bottom.
I would prefer if you were like if it was switched, like whoever like it's my phone, so I'd prefer you to be closer to the top, so that I'm looking at like more your face when I'm talking rather than my own face. So
that's actually a point, because you're on the bottom for me. Yeah, they should reverse it. You're right.
I think they should reverse it so that you can feel like you're having eye contact with the person you're talking to. I think that's some good feedback for YouTube, Doug, for you to put into a form.
I am. That's good.
When you tilted that, what happened then?
It goes from having the comments and stuff, and all the description stuff, and then it goes to full screen when I turn it. So it stays in that. It stays in that side by side mode.
Yeah.
Which I understand if you're watching on a TV or a desktop or whatever, you want to get the screen real estate. So
Yeah.
I understand that. But yeah, I actually thought that it would just broadcasted top and bottom.
I honestly thought it would be the same. Like what we see is what everybody else sees. And now, does this stream to just your channel, or is it also streaming to my channel?
Only mine.
Okay. And then if like people, how does it? Because like with Instagram, I think we've discussed this before. With Instagram, you're notified. Like when I would look, say we were streaming on Instagram like this, all my followers would see, hey, Chantel's live with Doug on Doug's thing. So you could just tap a button and go over there. YouTube doesn't have any of that, do they?
Don't think so, because technically, I got this phone logged in on a different channel.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah. I'm on my main channel here. I can see this in my feed. What if I go to...
Okay, Google, turn on the video lights. There we go. I have some lighting now. I don't feel so weird.
I'm looking to see.
Yeah.
And I should keep my eye on the chat as well.
Yeah. I'm keeping it on. Live on YouTube, thank you. I love the wall. I brought it in when I used to have a studio external to the house, and I actually brought the wall with me when I cleared out this room to make it my studio. What do you think here?
Yeah, I went to your channel, and I thought maybe it just might even just show like the red circle
like
or
the
something.
red ring or something. Yeah.
But there's no notification on that at all.
Oh.
That sort of that. I'd understand. I wouldn't send anything out, but it should be like if somebody sort of happens to browse by, they might be able to. Oh yeah, and it will take it to whoever's hosting the stream.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think we've worked out some feedback for YouTube here.
I think we have. Look at us go. We're legends. Just ask us, we'll tell you.
Yeah, and I've got a record of that because we've discussed it and it's being recorded, of course.
Absolutely. Unlike our usual discussions, where 2 days later we're like, what do we say again? Did you write any notes?
That's it. That's it. I still got to go back to the Saturday stream from Nick and Dee, 1 hour in, and find all those videos.
Oh, yeah, and get all those titles. Yeah. There was some great titles in there.
Yeah, and I missed most of them in the live because I didn't know people were typing them in, and I was, doing my thing.
Yeah, because you were like, well, what's going on? That's
right.
Live on YouTube. So I'll be live tomorrow, but on my yarn crafting channel. So I'll be doing some crochet. And this Saturday just gone, I hosted a productivity stream on my crafting channel, but I'm actually thinking about also hosting one of those on this channel, like not Doug's channel, but on my channel here, my Chantel Hills channel. Sorry, yeah, the channel I'm currently logged in with that you have no idea about.
Yes.
That channel. So I'm seriously considering doing some productivity streams over there just while I'm making thumbnails and things like that. Less crafty, more, because there's lots of work to get done.
Yeah.
But I'm running a retreat in a couple of next weekend. I keep going a couple of weeks, but it's next weekend. Doug, I can't mod next Saturday night, just so you know.
So that's like the 20. What are we up to? That'd be that 29th?
No, it'll be the 5th of August.
Oh, the following week. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I was at the following week because I keep getting confused. People keep messaging me going, "Oh my god, I'm so excited! Retreats next week," and I go, "What?"
Yeah, next week. That's right.
Yeah.
It is. It is in the following week. Obviously, this Saturday is still part of this week.
That's exactly right. This week I'm find a mod.
Okay. So it's the 5th.
Yeah, it's the 5th of August.
Yeah,
so, yeah,
that makes sense.
Giving you some notice.
The first Saturday of August.
The first Saturday of August. I'll be there for the 2nd. So with the night with all the extra streams. So interview Doug Hewson. I've actually interviewed Doug on my channel. We had a really great conversation last year.
That's right. There's
it's like an hour-long interview on my Chantel Hills channel. So if you just look for Chantel Hills and look for the little light green icon of my name.
I'm just going to go get the link and drop it. I'm going to get the link and drop it.
Oh, good call. Yeah, we had a great chat.
The easiest way for me to find it is to look through the thumbnails and find myself. There we go.
Yeah. Yep.
It says it was a year ago. Look at that.
Yeah. It was a year ago, easily.
Share, copy, jump back over here. I'm going to drop it in the chat here because I can. All right,
Yeah, Luigi's right. I have had a couple of chats with Justin Brown as well. He's been a guest on. One of them was specifically talking about monetization and the different ways you can monetize your YouTube without actually having YouTube monetization, without being in the partner program. So that was a really fun discussion as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and like
there's
lots
some
of people have been over there.
Yeah, I'm looking. That's like the who's who.
Yeah.
The who's who that
Yeah.
you've interviewed.
I should probably, get back into those again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got some knockbacks, and it put me off a little bit. So,
Yeah.
kind of lost my momentum, but I'll get back into it. But yeah, no, that was a fun interview, and we talked about a lot of different things. But
Yes, we did.
we did delve into moderation. So if you want some
Moderation,
moderation
live
tips,
streaming, and
yeah.
I'll have to watch it back to refresh my memory. But I know what we talked about. I was on Creator Classroom's channel was probably a month ago now.
No,
Yeah,
it's only a
would
couple
have
of
been.
weeks.
I think it was
Because
back
it's
in.
well,
It was back in June. I know that.
really?
Yeah.
I lost some
Time
time
flies.
while I was sick because it's been 4 weeks and I got really sick, and so I lost a couple of weeks there where I'm
Yeah.
like, what day is it?
Yeah, July's sort of all of a sudden it's the 26th already. I'm like, what? Last time I looked, it was like the 18th or 19th.
Yes, yeah. Like I was talking to my husband about something, and he was just like, yeah, that'll be on the 27th, and I'm like, so tomorrow, and he was just like, what? So
Yeah.
yeah, no, it was very weird.
Michael asked, could you simulcast using this? Not the way they've got it set up. You'd probably want to use some third party thing like StreamYard where you can do
I think you'd be
simulcasting.
better off with StreamYard, I think.
Yeah.
Because this is it. This is the limitation. It's 2 people and they have to be on mobile.
That's right.
So, yeah.
That's right. That's where third party apps and services come in handy. So you can do all the things that you can't
Yeah,
do on, say, a webcam stream or a mobile stream.
absolutely.
Using just doing it, in-house in YouTube.
Yeah.
One day YouTube will probably pull their finger out and maybe make something themselves, but they don't really have the motivation to because there's such good tools out
The
there.
third party apps are doing
Yeah.
really well, and they're not giving YouTube a bad name. They're not being negative, and so that's a positive in itself. So
Yeah,
YouTube can focus their energy on other things.
that's right.
Like ABC, you know, testing, ABC testing. Sorry, my brain totally fried then. I
Yep.
was like in a different place when I saw that you were live, and then it was just like, oh, hang on.
It's almost August.
It is
Says
almost August.
Luigi.
August is a
That is. It is.
fantastic
It's like
month.
next week.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hope YouTube never changes its name. Yeah, like Twitter and X.
Oh gosh. Have you been keeping up with some of the stuff that's happening with the Twitter and X thing? Like that
If I
Elon
come across
Musk
it on Twitter,
doesn't
yeah.
own he doesn't have the trademark for X. It's actually basically shared between Microsoft and Facebook. And you're just like, oh my gosh.
I think Google used to have some sort of X branding as well.
I think so.
Plus their alphabet, they own all the letters.
They have something on all the... I saw someone tweet like, oh, do you remember when YouTube bought Twitter and bought YouTube? Sorry, do you remember when Google bought YouTube and changed it to Y? No, that's right. They didn't. It's like,
Yeah.
Let's just go, oh yeah, this 17 years of brand recognition. Bye.
And apparently, because Elon has SpaceX, so he uses the X there. He hasn't really used it. Hasn't really used it like with his Tesla or his
No,
Boring
he
Company.
bought the X.com back when he was fighting over the name of PayPal, and he wanted to call PayPal X and lost the battle. which I'm glad, because that would make no sense.
That would be confusing, especially in the finance space, because you've got xe.com for the foreign exchange rate. Like, that's probably
Yeah,
the only one
the
everybody
FedEx,
people would know.
not
And then
FedEx. What am I saying? No, the Forex, like for the foreign
Forex for foreign
exchange.
exchange. Yeah.
Yeah,
So there's a
like
lot of branding around that, and that could cause market confusion if you had
yeah,
like
because
like a
that's
PayPal
one
like
of the big
service.
things with choosing your YouTube channel name, choosing your business names, is like brand integrity, but also being clean and clear in the market.
Yeah,
Like you don't want brand confusion.
yeah,
It does you no favors, like being associated with somebody else, because you're constantly going, no, not that one, this one.
yeah. It's like why like Twitter is such a well known brand. It's like it's up there with Facebook and YouTube, and probably has a better, you know, uh, placement in social media than even TikTok still.
I think so.
Um,
I think
and
so.
you're basically giving all that away.
Yeah.
You give away any remaining goodwill you have around the name of Twitter.
And the only thing that's changed is now there's the x.com redirects to Twitter. So
Yeah.
it's still, you're still tweeting. All of the back end documentation still says Twitter. Everything still has the bird icon. Like when you do a brand changeover, you basically pause doing everything else in your business to do a clean sweep changeover of as much as possible at once, not
Mm,
one thing. Like
yeah.
I've rebranded before on my little business. I kept the same name, but rebranded all the iconography and all of like the wording behind it,
Yeah.
and all the sort of the brand coloring. And you kind of got to sit down and get it all done at once.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like a
Like
go
if
live day for your new brand. You don't get to just sort of naff around with it.
what color is he going to stick with the Twitter blue?
No, it
Like
appears to
as
be
in,
black and silver.
so it's going to look like Threads.
Pretty much. Like I don't know. I've only seen like the X logo, which apparently is actually just the letter X out of an easily purchasable alphabet. It's not even being designed.
Yeah.
Like somebody in on Twitter actually put a link to the alphabet, and it was like $30 to buy the letter X for it. And
Crazy.
yeah, it's all just it's a bit of a dumpster dive. The other thing I've noticed is that they've now started actually implementing their new rule about limiting DMs for those that don't have Twitter Blue. One of my friends got the notification that she couldn't DM this person because she had reached her limit.
Is it a daily limit or a weekly limit or a monthly limit?
We're really hoping it's a daily limit.
Yeah.
But the other
Love to
thing
see.
is that the plan is to make it that unless you have Twitter Blue, you won't be able to DM somebody that you're not reciprocating friends with or
Yep.
reciprocating follows with. So that's going to make things like YouTube's create a help thing that they do on Twitter, like, hey, can you DM us that link?
Yeah.
They're going to have to friend or follow all of these people for that process to work.
Wow. They're gonna have to come up with something new, because they don't even have like a help desk, like a website based help desk, and they shut down their own Google Help where you can actually post questions.
Yeah.
All they have is what's historical, and the help
They've really put
forum
all their
posts and
eggs
stuff.
into the Twitter basket, unfortunately,
Yeah, are
when
they
it
gonna?
comes to like live help time.
Yeah,
It is.
it's a little scary. Hopefully, they come out with a plan. Are they going to multitask to threads, or what are they going to do?
I don't know. I don't know how they're going to do it. I know that at the moment with Blue Sky, there's no DM option. Oh, wait, no, you can just sit on the table. There's no DM option on Blue
Yeah.
Sky at the moment. I don't know. I'm not on Mastodon or any of the others, so I don't know about them. You can DM on you can't DM on Threads. You have to DM through Instagram.
Well, that's true. And
Yeah.
they're not gonna use a Meta product, are they?
Well,
Less
like,
likely.
and why are they using a Twitter product?
That's true.
Like,
But Twitter used to be very much we're an app, people can use it. We're not going to penalize anybody for using it
utilizing
as a
our
tool.
services for their business. Yeah.
Yeah,
And now they're like, give us the money,
now
penalize
it's all
away.
about paying Elon for the check marks.
Yeah,
and
he's got to get his 44 billion back.
Yeah, he's not going to get it by selling that sort of stuff.
What is it? It's like access to the API is now $42,000 a month.
Wow.
Yeah, so like there's a lot of people who are just like, sorry, I'm out. They had like there was one of the big rail systems in the US. I don't know the name of it, but it utilized the API for announcing train delays and problems. And they were just like, this is ridiculous. Like we're not paying 42,000 a month for this. And
Crazy.
Twitter has gifted them access now because they're helping people. Because I think it was like the New York rail system or something. It was a huge problem. But yeah.
That's
But
crazy.
there's a lot going on over there. I'm just kind of just watching the dumpster fire with my feet kicked back, toasting my toes, eating popcorn, watching the whole thing burn down.
Oh, Saturday stream branding. Oh yeah, we're talking a bit about branding. Yeah.
We were, yeah, talking about some branding.
It's Wednesday stream branding.
It is Wednesday stream branding here in Australia. It's still Wednesday.
We're talking
it's
about
Wednesday
branding.
evening.
But yeah, I did the like last Saturday stream. I did freshen up the graphics and stuff.
I did notice
because of the new Ecamm update. So yeah.
I'm still going to stream with standard Ecamm. I'm not brave enough for to jump into the live beta for tomorrow.
Yeah.
I might for another week, but I'm still getting over being sick. So it's just like at the moment I can only spin a couple of plates at the same time. I can't spin 10 plates.
Yeah. Stick with the full a public version.
Yeah, for now. But I'm very interested to have a look at some of the features that you were talking about last week. So,
yeah, I'm hoping to see some more. Just closing a few extra windows here.
I was actually just running a stream. There was an Ecamm update, and I just clicked that. Was going over to add my thumbnail for tomorrow's stream, and then I'm like, "Hey, Doug's live. What's going on over
here?" Yeah. That's crazy. Anyway, this is interesting. We've learned some stuff about Go Live Together on.
Oh, do we know if there's a time limit? Because on Instagram there's a time limit. So
I don't believe so. Believe so. It's like as long as because I've been streaming for 63 minutes now.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think the live
it says live for me is 25 minutes. So I get my own
that's
count.
how long you've been on for, yeah. That's interesting.
Yeah.
And on my computer it says 1 hour 3 minutes. On the mobile it says 63 minutes.
Yeah. On my computer it says 63 minutes for your live so far.
You stream up to 1 hour 3 minutes. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. 1 hour 3 minutes. This is the limit. Hit the limit. 1 hour 3 minutes.
Yeah, that'd be a weird limit, wouldn't it? That'd be such a weird limit.
And
imagine telling people that in chat. They think you're making it up. Just some arbitrary number. Yeah, it's like 106 minutes. It's fine. You can do it for that long.
Cool. So we got some feedback for YouTube as well. So I'll review that.
Did you take some notes, or are you going to scrub back?
I will go back to the recording that'll be on YouTube now because I'm under 1,000 subscribers on this channel. It'll get automatically archived, so I'm gonna have to go in and unlist the unlisting and make it public again, but I'll have access to it anyway.
You will.
It's interesting. I might edit it down and maybe cut some clips from it or something. Just randomly. I don't know.
We had some random things.
We discussed some random things about Twitter and
we
branding
do that.
and stuff. So.
And anyone watching, this is just a standard Doug and Chantel discussion. We just randomly what do you think about this thing? Have you heard about it? Like that's it. That's just how our discussions go.
Actually, what I might do is cut out the section where we're figuring out the feedback for YouTube, because I think that would be a clip in itself. I can just give them. I can just give them that feedback. I say, here it is.
Yeah.
We're doing
I'd be like,
we're going
hey.
live together. Here's the feedback. Can you see what we're doing here?
Yeah, and because you showed your phone as well.
Yeah, that works. I just had another idea.
Yeah, you need to grab a shot of, yes, there you go, of that, so you can say flip the persons.
There we go. Hello, YouTube. This is what we see. This is the live stream for Go Live Together on my iPhone. Now, this is me at the top. This is Chantel at the bottom, but the camera is up here. So it makes more sense to reverse the position so that we're looking straight at the person we're talking to. So there you go.
And we're not looking down. Yeah.
That's the number one piece of feedback. We have others, but they'll follow. Goodbye.
We have others. They will follow.
Got to keep it short, because otherwise I could just ramble.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah.
I can't imagine us just rambling about things ever for hours on end.
And the other thing I pointed out at the start of the stream, live on YouTube and Twitter is now live on YouTube and X.
Yeah, I did notice that.
So I'm sure you noticed that.
Yeah, very quick on the uptake.
So I thought I'd point that out. Just it was probably one of the first things we mentioned at the top of the stream.
Yeah.
So that sounds good.
I like that one. That's very clever. Very fast moving with the brand changing.
Michael's telling jokes now in the chat. How do you tell Twitter off? You slip them the bird.
Apparently somebody made a really clever X, but it was like a bird with like the second wing was part of the X, and it was very clever, and it brought in like the whole Twitter as a bird thing, but still an X. And it just looked, I'll see if I can find it and I'll send it to you, Doug. But I just thought they lost so many opportunities for great branding. Doug's left. What happened? It said guest left.
I think I've got some connectivity issues, because it said, said trying to reconnect. So I'm gonna take that as maybe I'm draining my battery or something, or
it could be,
or something's obviously happening with my Wi-Fi all of a sudden.
That, and what was this? This supposed to be a 5-minute thing, and it's half an hour now.
Yeah, it's gone way longer.
Yeah. Hey, look, we're just getting you some watch time up on this channel while we test some features.
That's it.
Got to get you those 3,000 hours so that you can make a channel membership over here.
That's it. It's going to take a little while. Got to get those subscribers up.
Got to get them up.
All right.
Got to get them up. All right.
What are my options here now? Let's see.
Yeah, how do I leave? I've got a big X, so I'm going to hit that, and I'll see you all on Saturday. But I'm going to tap
see everybody then. I'm just going to end the stream at the same time.
All right.
I will talk to you all later.
Oh.
Bye.